Pieces.
We come in shambles.
Nah, we come in, y'all get left in shambles. Bro.
Shambles.
Fuck.
Alright, so what? We're not sponsored. Welcome to the PeaceBiPiece podcast. I'm your host, William Parham, and I'm here with my, best co-host on earth.
It's Matt. Yeah.
Sweet. So this is episode 23. Today we're going to be talking about inflation and overstimulation and how that plays into your mental health. But before we get started, let me tell you what PeaceBiPiece is about. PeaceBiPiece is a podcast dedicated towards mental health, and we try our best to make it entertaining in all shapes and forms, and we want to distribute the information the best we can to you. We do that through our own conversations and through our own life experiences. And just a warning, no one here is a licensed professional. We're all speaking from life experience and just giving the best advice we can. So we're the people speaking to the people to help the people. Now,
For real.
let's get started. To begin, inflation. It's 2023. Wages have stayed the same, but the prices on other expenses have continuously gone up, and it's created, trouble for us. Some people have to pick up an extra job or work extra hours, and that's just leading to, a lot of stress, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of confusion. And what we are here to talk about is just some things you can do to mitigate that, or, ease that stress, or maybe find a way to maneuver it, because we don't know if times are getting better or times are getting worse. Mess, any thoughts?
Honestly, it's just getting worse. I hate to be the, the bearer of bad news, but it's just how everything's going. If I get too political, it's just getting worse. Like, just with the taxes and everything. But, so my biggest concern, honestly, man, and it probably shouldn't, because I'm trying to get back in the gym, is how expensive food is. Like, this might be random, but like, I used to love Flaming Hot Cheetos. Yo, a bag used to cost $2.50. How was a bag costing $6 in the past, like, 4 years ago, before this cycle, whatever's going on, political cycle, bags were like $3.49, which is still a lot. A dollar jump is still a lot. But bro, it's $5.99 for a bag of Flaming Hot Cheetos.
They don't even cost $5.99 to make.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. And the crazy part about this is like, yo, they still have the same amount. See, I'm not a business major, but I remember learning a little bit like in psych, like there's a certain term for this. Someone in the comments should probably like drop this if you're a business major. Like, I forget what it is. It's like, the prices goes up, but like the quantity stays the same or something like that. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not a business on that. I don't know if it's unit cost or something. Nah, I don't know. But
when the price goes up, but the quantity stays the same,
or something like that. Yeah, I mean, but this is part of inflation. Oh, this is inflation. And honestly, like, bro, think about it. If a bag of chips that like big, like the big ones, is costing like freaking $6. You got to think about the rest of the food that we actually need, bro. Like, for the people that eat meat, non-vegans and stuff, like, people that like chicken breasts and stuff. Like, bro, it's expensive, bro.
Somehow I've heard there's a chicken shortage. Like,
what is there?
Yeah, like there's becoming less and less animals being available.
How?
Like, that's why scientists are like growing animals.
Isn't that what GMOs and stuff are for?
Yeah, like they're making meat that's
synthetic, right?
Thank you, synthetic. Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, this is where we get into theories and shit, but
conspiracy theory and cancel.
Let's stick with just the stressors it can cause. Like, for instance, like you're saying with diet, people have to compromise their own sustenance and health for the sake of money because they can't afford it. I think it's weird how people have to differentiate between whether I'm going to eat healthy or I'm going to like pay my rent or like pay
I'm
for
not
my
gonna
other
lie,
bills.
I've been there before. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie, man. Even the dollar store is getting expensive. Like, I just went to
dollar store is not $1.
Bro, hell no. That's like, dude, it's like $1.99 now. It's like $2, like the $2
store,
like for real. And like, crazy, man. Like, bro, like remember the small bag of chips were like $1 or like dollar like some change, $1.89. Now they're like literally like $2.50. Like, bro,
I don't even think $1 menu's a thing anymore.
No, and all right, that. We're about to sound a little bit right wing when I say this. That side of America is long gone. It'll never come back. Regardless of anyone we get in office, it's not possible.
To all the parents out there, you don't know how good you had it. Don't shit on your kids about how hard you had it growing up.
They'll be like,
I can't speak for everyone, but like, shit's getting hard out here, man.
They'll be like, I'm 22, and I had like, I saw a meme, and it was like, when I was your age, I had 2 cars, I had a house, and I had 3 kids or something. I'm like, yeah, bro,
like,
but back in the fucking 70s.
I'm like, that sounds nice.
That would not be, dude, that's not possible. Like,
with the increase in people and the increase of knowledge and just the increase of connections we have now thanks to the internet, things aren't as straightforward as once they have seemed, and that's kind of what leads into overstimulation here.
Okay.
Like there's such a plethora of knowledge out there that could be meaningless or useful, but like it creates so many possibilities for us in terms of jobs and work, but also creates so many what's the opposite of a possibility?
I want to say it's the opposite of possibilities.
Impossibilities? I don't know.
No, I mean, there's really
I'm
not
gonna just say
possible,
problems.
impossible. Yeah, I was
I'll
gonna
just
say
say
problem sounds more.
I'll say problems. It creates also the same amount of like infinite problems because it takes away our focus and our takes away our focus and replaces it with distraction. You could be studying for an exam, but like your YouTube notification goes off.
And you doom scroll for hours and stuff
Right,
on TikTok, yeah.
Right. And it could be just mindless, like it's not even related to what you're talking about.
It's usually mindless,
anymore.
let's be real. Bro, I don't care any of these people say out here, unless if you're on Orgo TikTok, and that's constantly being your feed and you like those videos, most likely, even then, the algorithm has to switch up. So it's good. You're gonna doom scroll. I don't care who you say. That's why I get when
real.
people say like, "Yo, social media is like you said, the overstimulation." No, it's true, man. Like
It's super
I
toxic
guarantee,
now.
if you look at our scores and across all majors compared to our counterparts back in like the early thousands,
Yeah.
90s, dude, they probably shit on us.
Oh, for real. I
Like-
mean, that's why I find it so impressive. Like, you know, when your parents grow up saying like, you should be happy. College is like something to get, like, it's an achievement. It's a milestone. Like, I feel like back then when you had to write your papers out on paper and like turn it in, I feel like, yeah, that's a milestone in itself. Cause I'd be like, God damn, I
Absolutely,
don't have the attention span for that. But now I'm thinking like, even getting through college now with the distractions you have, whether it's like social media or freaking, I'll say it, corn, or
I forgot about corn. Yeah,
Yeah,
like I always forget about
corn
that.
and-
Dude, is corn addiction that real nowadays?
I
like,
think it is,
like,
yeah.
No, I'm genuinely asking, like, because I don't.
speaking of
Around some
overstimulation.
of the people I hang out with, like, we don't really talk about it, to be
Yeah.
honest. And I didn't realize that in like the younger folks, like that ass, like corn addiction is like a thing. Like I did,
It's just like,
but I thought it was fake because like growing up, it was kind of like, okay, all right, I'm not gonna get too much into, but like it's like a whatever thing, like people watch it.
it's the best way I can say it. It's like fast food. Like
Okay.
why would you cook your food when you could just go to the store and pay for it instantly? It's the same thing that I've learned
I
from
see,
younger.
never mind.
It's the same thing I learned from younger dudes. It's like, why are they gonna go out there and pursue a woman when they can just go online and like get a
Do a thing, yeah.
handle their business?
You know what's crazy? I now understand a little bit without getting too much into it. I understand what some of these red pill dudes be talking about. Like I get it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's stressful though. But like in terms of your mental, I guess like it's honest. It's taking the easy way out. If I could, all right. Now I want to give some advice. I feel like we've just been talking about problems all this time.
Yeah.
If anything, I think people of all ages, regardless of like gender, men and women, or they, whatever the pronouns are, you have to go through the hard shit to appreciate the good things. So like you have to go through rejection in order to get
Man, you gotta go through the
acceptance.
struggle, man.
Yeah,
Like,
you got to go through distraction in order to obtain achievement, and it's just. Yeah, you just have to go through those trials and tribulations to
Honestly,
get the reward.
whatever you feel like is troubling you, like if you're trying to talk to like a certain person, a certain girl, boy, whatever, let me tell you something. You're just gonna have to go through it. And if they reject you, it is what it is. I mean, I kind of want to say like it is what it is. Like, don't take it as like it's on. All right, low key, it might be. I'm gonna say this a little bit toxic. It's probably you, but that's okay because
What do you
there's a
mean
bunch
by
of more
that? It's
people.
probably you.
Well, you probably didn't meet the requirements for that person, so it's literally on you.
Facts.
So don't like beat yourself up for it. If that person didn't like you, like fuck them.
Well, all right, hold on. I want to defend some people.
Okay,
out there.
go ahead.
So
yeah.
for overstimulation, like there's some societal standard where you have to meet this like crazy requirement that women are looking for. Like you learn this in like Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where it's like
Shelter and
autonomy,
stuff.
shelter, food, all that. Like you can provide the general basics. And even nowadays, sometimes that might not be enough. So if you look like at the outliers, like celebrities, so to speak, people have those celebrity crushes, but they expect that to be like the normalized, expectations for people.
I mean, I get that. That's because of overstimulation, like you said. People go on
Yeah.
TikTok, and I don't know if you guys know this, but there's so many famous people that we don't even know are famous. Like,
Facts.
when I'm in New York City, all right, so. When I'm in New York City doing my stuff for music, there'll be like famous people next to me, and I'll be like, I don't know why these guys are like fangirling like for this person. And I'm like, what the fuck?
And
Like
then you
I thought he was part of like the production with me and stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy? Like
Whole time it's the director.
like no offense, no. It'll just be like, I don't know who the artist is. Like it probably sounds come off really cocky, but it's like I didn't realize like how much famous people there are due to social media and overstimulation. So yeah, like I could see like if you're like a person, you're like, oh my god, I saw this on TikTok and YouTube. I could see how especially the younger folks will start like making this image in their head that like everyone's like this in this area, so they must be this way. Like you said, like
Yeah.
especially for folks that live in the middle of nowhere, dude, that are being overstimulated right now. I feel bad for them. Because,
I mean,
because
that's the only connection they can get. Like, I have a friend who works on a farm, and he says, like, he hates when his internet goes out because then he feels so disconnected from the world. But at the same time, I feel like that's what some people need.
That's what some people need, bro.
Because he's going Division I for baseball, so I guess all his grinding is like paying off.
Damn, that ass.
Yeah, he's
Damn,
that boy
that's
going
tough.
to Marist.
Ooh. Damn.
He wants us to come visit him one day, so we gotta take a trip out to go see him.
Where's he at? Like, is he
Marist? It's like close to New York.
Like Nearest?
Marist.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that's upstate, right?
Yeah.
See, let me be real with you. That's Canada for those, because New York City is New York. Long Island, all right. Staten Island, not really a borough. So no, they probably beat my ass when I get there. So Staten Island, for those that don't know, I mean, I gotta take you there, but there's mostly like, it's mostly Italian folks. I'm gonna leave it like that.
I like Italians.
No, it's hopefully they're welcoming to us. I mean, they're
like welcoming Italians.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like right between the lines, like what kind of area that's probably. Long Island's the same, but the thing is, for me, like Long Island's clearly not upstate, as for many that you guys know. I don't really go to upstate New York, but yo, shout out to Buffalo though, because they got Griselda, Benny the Butcher, all you conscious rapper needs up there. If you're a conscious rapper, you got to go to Buffalo.
Was buffalo sauce made in Buffalo, New York?
I don't even know why they call it that.
Okay, never
Wait,
mind.
we got to Google that.
All right, we'll get back to that.
All right.
Now moving back into inflation, I want to talk about, dude, it makes no sense right now. So from the prices that everything's going up, but the wages aren't, people have to pick up multiple jobs just to cover like the bare basic standard of living. And that's where it leads to burnout, where it's like you're doing all this work, but you're only getting such little gratification. And that leads to, bad habits and, overstimulation. And you can only make up and relaxation in so little time for that burnout.
Have you, and this kind of leads to the burnout thing, but have you guys noticed the amount of older, like millennials and older Gen Zs that are, younger millennials and older Gen Zs that are still at home, like after 25?
Yep,
like when we're younger, like when we're like mad small,
yeah.
Like bro, being 25, you was a grown ass man. You had to be out there. But the thing is, it's like this comes from inflation. I'm not gonna say this comes from overstimulation much, but maybe because of the depression rate and social media, which we'll get on that later on. But the thing is, it's like, yo, inflation is so like, I don't.
Inflation's scary.
See, I can't say my solutions for inflation because I think when we speak on the solutions for inflation, that hits a political spectrum, which let's stay away from that. Because the thing is, bro,
staying away from political.
No, because inflation has to do a lot with the politics and stuff. So
just,
like, I get
just
it.
Just how to maneuver it right now. When the prices are high, this is what you should do. You should just be a little more cheap than if you're not cheap now.
Live under your means.
Thank you. You should be cheaper than like what you believe. Like do the things that save you money. So like if you drive your car to go for a 5-minute walk to the gym, you probably should just walk. Is it? Are you feeling droplets?
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely seen it on the camera.
All right, we might have to pause and wrap this up.
Real quick. So for those,
we're gonna go inside, by the way.
Okay, but I was gonna say okay, let's do that then. Yeah.
All right, we're just gonna head inside. We're starting to feel rain, so yeah.
That's what happens when you get a
All
girlfriend.
right, can we keep recording? Check yourself.
No, you're good. All right. So what I was saying prior to the inflation is that if you're like over the age of 25, don't feel ashamed for being at home. Because I could tell you, dude, living by yourself right now is so expensive, especially if you're doing it by yourself. I know some of you guys can get roommates, but the way we're heading, you're probably gonna need like 4 roommates packed in like in a little like crappy apartment, like sardines. Like,
for real.
Like, honestly, bro, and if any of you guys from around this area think of moving to New York City and try to get yourself a shitty Brooklyn apartment, man, you're probably gonna have to go down to Bed-Stuy. Yeah. And depending where you're at, like, you're not gonna like it there, depending. That's all. But anyway.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
With the dog?
The dog, the lady, all that. All right. Yeah. So I guess for upcoming, if we can just anticipate to see what's going to happen yeah, like I said, if you want to, move out your parents' place, if you don't want to like stay home,
You better be
save
ready.
money. Yeah, get ready to have some roommates, unless you got some crazy job that's paying like
Six figures off
the bat after taxes.
Or you know what? Like I said, like if they want it, like I told them, if the people around here want to move to somewhere like New York or LA, any of those like really super expensive cities, I'm letting you know, you would immediately already need roommates, unless if you're rich. No offense to any like trust fund babies here, but you know,
4 to 5 roommates. At
like,
least.
I don't think those apartments even fit there, bro. Maybe 2 roommates in 1 bedroom. One sleeps on the couch.
Everyone's got to make like 600 like bi-weekly. 600 each bi-weekly.
I think it's a little bit more than that.
4 to 5 roommates? No way.
Bro, look, man.
That's like
you would not
3,000
4
a month?
people cannot fit in roommates, bro. If you go to Manhattan, there's closet.
Not everyone's gonna have a room. You're gonna have some people sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, no one's gonna do that. I remember, when I remember. So when I used to cover like a lot of like SoundCloud rap, I remember like on the SoundCloud tip.
Yeah.
I remember there would be like a lot of artists. If you look at Lil Peep's documentaries and all them, Lil Peep's documentaries and all them, they literally tell you they had they had hella people like laid out, like laying on the couch and stuff, and it'd be like 5 or 6 people. But you gotta think about the must. No offense to Pete.
That's what Mark Cuban did. It was him and 6 people in a studio.
Nah, I believe. You know what, but the thing is, I hope all them people became successful, not just Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban may have been the most successful.
Mark had to put him on, bro. No way.
I would hope so.
Because they all worked with Mark.
Okay, then yeah, he put him on. That's how it works. Okay, yeah, I mean, but see, that's the thing. Mark Cuban, exceptional person. Like, yeah. I don't know him personally. I hope he wasn't like a trust fund baby. But if he got out the mud,
he's not.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
No,
this is what I'm saying, bro. This is why
it's the build, bro. It's the build,
bro. But
look, just look. It's the build.
Bro.
Look.
Get focused on the.
I'm focused. Look, it's the build. Just look.
She hiding, see, because you're weird. So no, I'm kidding.
She's definitely not hiding.
But the point.
Hey,
bro, do you see?
I got a white dog.
Bro, but do you not see? This is why I say that certain comment about you all the time.
It's not true, but it's like,
sir,
it's a build.
Mental health.
You're right. I have a problem, fellas.
The snow ain't
Ladies
going.
And gentlemen.
The snow ain't going.
Chill. I got a shovel.
Haram. We're healing.
We are healing.
That's what I love to say that.
Listen, if in terms of overstimulation, if there's one thing.
That was literally an example of overstimulation. Bro was like, he was ready to risk it all, and he was ready to walk away from the podcast.
If I'm being honest, it's from my lack of stimulation. Because I'm not doing too many things that are like super stimulating to me. So when I see something that is stimulating,
sticks
I'm like,
out hella.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah.
No, dude, that's how I feel when I find like new content, like new rappers that are kind of like funny or like out there. Because like I hear so many clones of like other artists that are kind of up already.
Everything sounds the same.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna say real quick. So lately I've been, listening to like a lot of like Plug and B, a lot of like. Some people call them Yeet clones, like Playboy Cardi clones, like those kind of like rage artists and stuff.
Young Cardi.
But the thing is, I liked them better back then. But the thing is that, I see what you mean. But when I see someone with like a new aesthetic, I'm like, I'm so, not like stimulated, but I guess I'm like, I appreciate it. Because everything has been boring. Like, that's a fact.
Yeah.
It's just like eventually, like, especially when you like go through many artists, it's like, it loses its, like, it's, not its lust. It's, I guess you could say that. Like, it loses its, like, the thing that brought it back.
I think that's another key for both inflation and overstimulation. Is to like keep your life kind of very settled and boring,
you're right.
So you appreciate those highlights or those things that come along.
Well, you have to, because then if you're not, your life is going to be crappy.
Well,
like you said, the inflation does spill over.
If you like, keep your meals super basic, like chicken and rice, broccoli.
Hey man, that's
like,
me.
So
I've done that for 2 years.
But
I had to stop because I love junk food.
So when you taste some junk food or like some candy, it's like, oh shit, this tastes amazing. Like,
yeah.
Dopamine reward is like no
that
joke.
Is true.
Like, so
it's
you hooked on it. So like when you go out or when you do, so I said saving money. Now stimulating, when you live like a boring life where you're not constantly looking for like some pleasure or something, and you do receive it or you do see something that's like pleasurable, it's like it's like a unicorn in.
It's like you see a unicorn or like a needle in a haystack.
Yeah. Well, I feel like no one foams at the mouth over a needle in a haystack. It's like a unicorn amongst a bunch of horses.
But bro, it's just a saying. It's kind of like when you see something that stands out. No, I kind of get it, because for certain things, it's like I'll see a lot of things that are okay, like whatever. This is the same as that. This is the same as that, including people and artists and all that stuff. And when I get to that person or like get to that thing that it's like, oh my god, it stands out. Like it's very like actually it's extremely rewarding. Like sometimes I would say, as you get older, gotta stimulate yourself in a way, but like not overstimulate, but it's just with the inflation and everything's the same.
Nah.
For now, like yeah.
For real, it's.
You'd be surprised about the smallest amount of effort could really make you stand out when it comes down to certain things, because people are just really like. I don't know how to describe this. Like me. Before, prior to this podcast, like I always traveled, bro. So I'm saying, like, yo, we be traveling out there, bro. People be paying attention.
So Americans stand out,
bro. People would stand out like you travel. Like I think this should probably be spoken a little bit off the podcast.
You stand out with the stories you be telling me,
bro. Yo, you seen it, bro. When you almost started, man. This man started beef. I ain't gonna say.
I didn't start beef.
Yo, Kanye's ops was about to run.
I did not start beef.
You.
They asked me questions, I answered. That was literally.
Yeah, I'm not about to get myself canceled from that, but like, nah, okay. I don't care. But but it was kind of funny. It was a wild night, and then we saw Trippie Redd's ex-girlfriend. Remember? You were like, remember that was weird, like in Times Square, but she was filming with Bobby Nice.
It was just random.
No, it wasn't, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Come out and you'd be running into.
Well, from someone who doesn't get a lot of stimulation, for me it was like, what? No,
I get it because I
just walked into some type of anime series.
No, but you see that's literally what you're seeing is literally overstimulation at its finest. You see, I'm like kind of like
all
whatever,
the bright lights, all the
like I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like about that because it is. You're right. And like sometimes I need to realize that like yeah, maybe I am so overstimulated that there's nothing new under the sun sometimes, and that's why sometimes I'll be kind of like. Ah!
That's why I turn the color off on my phone too.
Nah, I can't do that, bro.
It helps.
I don't read no 1920s iPhone type beat.
Color off your phone helps. It feels good.
No, it probably does, bro. But the thing is,
look how bright the colors are on your screen, and then look at the couch. Totally different vibe. Reality. It looks like your phone's more stimulating than reality.
Internet.
Look at
Christmas.
the phone. Look at the
not like this.
wall.
This is
the colors aren't
shout out
bright.
Miami Dolphins.
Chill out.
Nah.
The colors aren't as bright as the
I like the contrast though. This is very like 90s ish. Actually, you know what? Like 80s.
It is polka dots. 80s.
I rock with it. Yeah. As you guys can tell, we both have ADHD.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. But all right. So this is we're fighting through overstimulation. Okay, we're fighting the Matrix.
Yeah. You just gotta keep talking. Just keep talking and forget about it.
Yeah. But I don't know. I would say. Like what were we talking about? So inflation, overstimulation.
Overstimulation.
That's it. I mean, it's what else do you have in mind?
In terms of I wanted to talk more about temptation. Like, well, I already said with your purchases, keep everything cheap. Don't really have some type of desire. That's just to counter inflation.
Yeah, I would say keep yourself in check. Yeah. Hold yourself accountable. Like that's probably the best way to go about it.
You don't need a Montclair jacket. Just go to like Goodwill and buy like some LL Bean.
All right, bro. Look, man, I get it. I don't like Goodwill, man. There's so many better thrift stores.
Yes, but Goodwill's like a common thrift store.
That's trash. Don't go to Goodwill. They probably got
Goodwill's
roaches.
just a place that I'm using as a reference. Go to a thrift store. Go to a thrift store.
But I would say no. I totally get what you're saying. Especially as you get older, I'm telling you, fill it with your parents. I understand why some of y'all be out here walking around with Montclairs, some Montclairs, I don't even know what like new shoes are out there. So I really nah, bro. So whenever listen, so as a New Yorker, when I see someone rocking the Montclair and you're riding the D train with me, bro,
off-white runners,
like you hit me with the shoes. I really don't know, bro.
Oh, okay.
But my thing is, all right, especially when you live at home, you can afford all that. But I'm telling you, because I've seen son out here. Not you, but like I seen this dude I know. He had a Montclair. He had some Amiri jeans. He at least had like 3 to 4K. And that's assuming it's not fake. No offense to him. But my thing is like when you're young, you can afford that. But as you get older, bro, that thrift store clothes is probably even JCPenney might look like a good thing after a while.
Make it look cool.
Yeah, like you're gonna have to because I'm telling you, like
I went from Jordans to Vans real quick.
Yeah, that's an ugly transfer. That's kind of ugly. Like it's usually the other way around.
But it's a style thing.
But I get it because
if I'm gonna pay all this money for some Jordans,
didn't the shoe game die?
It did because of inflation.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna pay all this money for Jordans, like if I'm gonna pay $250 for some shoes that cost $180, I'm like, damn. I'm not gonna I don't want to get these damaged to lower the value on them because they might be worth more in the future. Let me just switch to some Vans. Nah, bro.
I had a homie that he used to flip shoes. No, he used to buy like shoes from like he'd be like, yo, I got the plug or whatever.
Yeah.
Like. And okay, that makes sense.
That's what me and my boys used to do. Well, they still do it. I don't. I'm kind of out of it now. It's just because the prices are so high. I just tell myself like, dude, you'd have to be dumb to pay this much.
Bro, but people are. Yeah, I had a homie.
I've yet to meet someone to buy them, so I'm just not.
Bro, listen. I probably could have found you so many people, bro. Because I know people that just are into weird, not like weird stuff, but like into all kinds of walks of life. But yeah,
Some black toe Jordan 1s my boy found at the thrift store for like under retail, and I was like, bro, I'll buy them retail. They were clearly worn in, like you could tell.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I want 400 for them. I'm like,
400?
I'm like,
See,
I'm like, bro, no, just like,
no, that's
I
too
know how
much.
much you got them for. I'm willing to pay double. Let me just cop these. You still make profit. He's like, no, bro, 400. They're still sitting in his room to this day.
see, I don't know.
And this was like 2-3 years ago.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, I have friends that flip stuff online. Like, I have a friend that she averages around like 10K per 3 months on eBay.
3 months. I was about to say.
Like, no.
I was about to say per month.
I mean,
was about to say.
10K per 3 months is not crazy, but it's decent.
That's nice.
But the thing is, dude, she straight up said, she was like,
3,300.
that's what I'm saying. So she straight up said that she was like, yo, if you have anything you haven't sold in the past like 6 months, yo, you might as well gonna have to cut your losses because no one is gonna buy them, especially because so she flips like Barbies and stuff like that. So yo, you know what I'm saying? But she does like video games and stuff like that. She says she doesn't really mess with shoes, but she said like, yo, with shoes, like, no offense to you sneakerheads out there, but yo, it's kind of dying.
It is.
So y'all better just throw them shoes out right now. I mean,
I got the shoes I like. I'm keeping them.
but my thing is like, but if you're like, it's like a cycle. I think the sneakerhead game will come back, but like, we'll be kind of old by then.
I'm gonna hold my Jordans, man.
Are you gonna sell them here 60?
I'm gonna sell them. I got a pair of ones that are worth like $700.
Let me get them real quick.
Yeah, all right, you can't fit them.
Yo,
We better say you can fit them.
what shoe size are you?
I'm like 11 to 12, depending on.
You
the
like
shoe.
Tim's?
I never had a pair of Timbs. Some Butters.
I swear to God, and
You
you
put
want
me in some
no.
Butters?
So right at the bar I work
That
at,
make me 6'5".
this chick comes in, she's freaking out with her man on the phone. She was like, she was like, my man just cheated on me. You want them to take them? She throws me a pair of Timbs and some newbies.
That's a DMV.
Yeah. Bro, I show you the shoes, bro. After the podcast, after the camera. I mean, bro, it sounds wild. She was like, she comes spinning. She's about to throw me the trash, and I'm like, she was like, you want some shoes? I was like, what the fuck? So she was like, yeah. So she just throws them at, bro. I mean,
My dad did that. He gave some shoes to a homeless guy.
nah,
They weren't mine or his.
but I just wanted them because for one, they're Tim's, but I can't fit them.
Damn.
You want them?
I don't know if I want some used Timbs. That's
I know. They still got the plastic thing in them. Like, they still got the plastic thing in them.
They could be some construction worker. Wait. So they're
They're
clean.
still brand new. I got pictures.
Oh shit. Okay, we'll talk about this
All
after.
right.
All right.
Like,
Damn. Yeah, even used materials in terms of inflation, like
Using it-
used shit's cool. Just be sanitary. Don't buy used underwear.
that's not legal.
That is.
No, it's not. You can't buy used. Oh yeah, you
Thrift
can.
stores
oh,
definitely sell underwear.
No, I thought. No, you can't.
Yes.
Not used underwear.
Thrift stores
No,
definitely
they
sell
do
used
not.
underwear. Yes.
Fuck no.
Dude, I will take you to 2nd Avenue right now.
Which one?
The one in Columbia.
Yo.
I've seen 5 pairs of. There's a whole rack dedicated to underwear, bro.
But it's not used, bro. I'll be seeing it in the package.
It's used. It's
we
hanging
need-
up on the fucking hanger. Yeah, I'm
Interesting.
not wearing that shit.
Okay, that's interesting.
So that's me personally. Be sanitary. Don't live under your means, but like don't go below the mean to where it's like.
Yeah, like don't go extreme couponing mood. But yo, coupons are
like
low key.
coupons.
Yo, dude, coupons are way.
Coupons at the grocery store.
And they will stock your pantry up, but you might get some snacks that you really don't like.
Uncle
But yo,
Ben-
food's food.
Uncle Ben's nah, food is not food. There's certain food that's poison you.
Like
I
what?
listened to a podcast this morning. There's this app called Think Dirty. I know it sounds crazy, but don't.
Is
let
it a foodish podcast? I mean, like a food app.
Yeah, so you scan anything, right? It's more than food. It's like toothpaste, like anything.
Oh,
that
the
has
chemical
ingredients.
thing, right?
Yeah, and it gives you a scale based on 1 to 10. 1 meaning how long this is gonna take off your life. 10 is meaning like how good it is for you. Dude went to like some general like shaving cream. It was a 2. So like it was taking like 30 plus years off his life or something like that. 20.
What?
Because it had a bunch of like parabens, something like that. It's somewhere with a P. But like
I gotta look at the
app's
box.
called Think Dirty. So now I'm gonna use it to scan more shit.
Yeah, low
to
key, I might have to
double
do
check.
that. I
Yeah.
definitely took a bunch of years of my life, but yeah, that's regardless.
Yeah. Nah, bro, fucking Pepsi and Black and White.
Yo, Pepsi and a black and mild, I don't care, bro. Like besides that, man,
That's minus
it's a
15 right
Pepsi and
there.
a black and mild, bro. That's a
minus 15 off the
That's a
joint right
straight
there.
up, bro. But that's the thing, man. That's a
Black
New
and
Yorker's
Mild's
breakfast.
10 and the Pepsi's 5.
Yo, what son say when we had him on the podcast when you brought that up? What's the name? P.
Bando? Pete?
Bando, yeah, when we had Bando on the podcast, he was like, yo, that's motherfucker's breakfast, bro.
That's disgusting.
Bro, listen, yo.
That'd
I
be-
smoke a black
that'd be
man
his
before I
last
brush my
breakfast.
teeth.
That'd be his
So,
last
you hear what I said?
That's disgusting.
That was disgusting. I don't lie. If you're one of those people that be smoking a Newport cigarette, a Newport,
Anime characters.
a Newport cigarette, before, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Damn!
What is going on today?
It's the motion, bro. Just move up. I guess we're gonna have to cut this part out
Nah, we
here.
ain't cutting this out.
All right, whatever.
So we still gotta do chop time. 1 second, folks.
Wait. It's just a motion sensor thing, I guess. It kind of makes sense, bro. Like we weren't moving for like 20 minutes. All right, so yeah, back to that. Yeah, don't smoke cigarettes. Don't drink. I mean,
Take care of your health.
yo,
You're
drink
going through
water.
it. People be going through stuff. Handle it the best you can, but I suggest something that's not gonna take years off your life.
Yeah, don't be one of those people that like, everything takes 2 years off your life. It's true, but not like to that extent.
Facts.
All
All
right.
right. Now getting into, past the 30-minute mark here. We're gonna set a cool 10 minutes for chop time. Chop time is a part of the podcast where we chop it up, talk about anything that's going on in life, whatever's going on in life, whether it's from, distractions outside to me not wearing shoes inside. We'll figure it out.
Yo, where are your shoes?
They're upstairs. I know it's weird. I feel like I'm walking around like I'm at home right now.
Yo, you see, this is why.
I need lotion, bro. I'm going through it.
Damn.
No. Took a knee like Kaepernick.
Nah.
Yeah. All right. But anyways,
Ashy Larry.
this is chop time.
Go ahead.
Kicking it off. What do you want to talk about today?
I kind of talk. I don't know, man. It's really up to you, man. I mean, there's like,
Shit. Let's talk about mysticism.
okay. I'm not too familiar with it, but let's get it.
Listen, what I told you about that one lady that is not correlation. Yeah, but like had like demonic shit.
Yeah, I get what
It's
you're saying.
throwing me off now.
Okay.
'Cause, like the more like I noticed, I'm always one getting a note. I'm not gonna judge a book by its cover.
Oh hell no, that's not
But
me.
it's almost like no, it's coming to the point where like you can just sense like this player build is more common than you think.
Bro, I've been saying that and I get called toxic.
Yeah, but when like you're going through life and you have selections between like character skins, this is a player build, and I'm like, oh,
Bro,
shit.
I just talked to my therapist this morning.
It's a player build.
And I know what you're saying. So weird
Yeah.
they said that, right? So listen, so I told my therapist, and I said, yo, I don't know why, but I just put people automatically in the box.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, I don't believe you can change past a certain age. She's like, what do you mean? I said, yo, I know that you're a therapist and you get paid to pretty much say like all these good things, but yo, people with shitty habits do not change. Like the only way you can change is something traumatic happens to you. And my thing is, I hope, and like I told her, I said, whatever happened to me, I hope nothing bad happens to those people. Like, I'm not one of those people like, I hope they burn in hell. I mean, sometimes I feel that, but I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm not gonna vocalize it, cause just in case.
Yeah.
But my thing is, it's like, I truly believe, and this is kind of hot take, I don't think you can change after a certain year. Like after doing, like, say, cheating, stealing, lying, like, stuff like that, bro, you can't. I believe those 3 type of bad habits you can't change them.
Do cheaters ever win?
What?
Do cheaters never win?
You know what the interesting about all these things are, right? You would never know because people are so slick with it.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. That's why I like as I got older, I kind of started questioning everything. That's why when I see stuff like, and I know, I don't know if like I became more judgmental in a way, but I guess
you became more guarded.
Yo, chill, bro. You're trying to expose me, so I don't give a fuck.
What you mean?
That's a joke. No, but he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
But
But
like once you go through a certain amount of experiences, you have to become.
you
guarded.
kind of, bro. It's just everything like the older people say. There's nothing new under the sun, and I hate to sound like that, but yo.
Hey, sun's gonna get up. In the
But what you
morning
said about this
regardless.
mysticism, is it weirding you out?
Maybe it's not mysticism, but it's
I think it's part of it. If I know what you're talking about, it's definitely
like when you play Fortnite and like you scan through skins and everything.
Yeah.
This particular build is a skin. Like
Is there a certain name for this skin?
I want to say I can't say e-girl because it's not e-girl, but it's like
That's right, red flag.
It's like when you're telling me about like fairies and stuff and like
Oh nah,
you
bro.
know, like Lord of the Rings type beat. Like, it's cool. Believe what you believe in.
Can I ask you a question?
I respect it, but like, I just want to know, like,
I've been through this before.
Yeah, please explain it to me. I don't
Question:
understand
were the terms fairy godmother mentioned?
Not fairy godmother.
Was anything fairy related to them, like nature and stuff like that?
Yeah, like,
bro. I'm
like
going.
she'll say like you're a fairy.
I'm going to be 100%.
Yeah.
I hope they shower. Because they're this sounds like a wook.
Like they rub each other with dirt?
No, bro, a wook. So a wook is a person that goes to like
an Ewok?
No, wook is like people that go to raves and stuff, and they be having like the dreadheads and stuff, and they look like they barely showered. They're like the people that be like on the rails, be like this, like banging their heads. I'm just saying, dude. I worked in the music industry. Like I can tell you, working in the music industry, bro. Working in the service industry, music industry. Yo, you will come out and you will look at people differently because you'll be like, oh, I already know what they're about. Like I said, I've worked at shows where it's completely different genres. One day's metal show, one day's a rap show, one day's a freaking folk show. But the thing is, the cool thing about it is that I hate to say it, but you start putting people in boxes. Yeah. Now, don't get it twisted. There is that one person that's like, I don't give a fuck. But you know how rare that person is? It's very few in between. But shout out to those kind of people that if you listen to all kinds of music, not that one person that's like, oh, I listen to everything, but they're like, yeah, I listen to country. I listen to rap. I listen to metal. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I've met a few people like that, but it's just like, I don't know. Oh, and pop shows. Pop shows is kind of wild. Like
Lil Nas slaps.
He's got like one or two good songs.
Can perform.
No, I think he's more a performer than a rapper.
Yes.
I don't think he's good at rapping.
He said he's a pop star.
Oh no, okay, I'll take that. No, I don't think he was meant to be like an artist like that. Like I know I'm gonna get stuff for this, but I
haven't heard anything from him since.
Yeah, like I mean, I think he's a good performer. That's it. You know, like people are trying to cancel him and stuff, but it's conservatives and types. But I'm not gonna get too deep in that.
None of our business.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? But yeah, no, but that's what this person sounds like to me, and it sounds like I'm judging, but. Whenever I hear someone says, "Oh, you're a fairy," or they call themselves fairy,
yeah. I've
heard the term "fairy squad" when it'd be like a group of these people, and they'd be like, "Oh, we're the fairy squad," and I'm like, "Yo, this is so cringe." Like, I'll be like, dude, because you don't understand, bro. Like, if you see how I seen these people, you'd be like, bro, all right, have the Narcan ready and can't say nah.
Bro, it makes me think of Fairly Odd Parents.
No, bro, it's more like sinister than that. It's just like people that, yeah.
Damn.
Bro, I'm gonna say this right now, bro. I don't think if you're a person that does drugs and claims you see whatever, bro, I'm sorry, that is not spiritual. You're just high. Like I'm not a religious man, but I do respect all religions. You know, all the main ones out there, and other people believe. But like, whenever I hear like, oh, I'm gonna take some certain drug, and I'm gonna like see a higher power, like that's weird to me. That sounds like a cop out, but that's kind of, I was gonna throw a hot take in there, bro. So. Yeah, like they called you a fairy, bro. That's disrespectful.
They didn't call me a fairy. They were saying like
they're fairies.
Her friends called her fairy.
I don't think that's a compliment, bro. I mean,
I don't know.
Then
I just want to learn more about it. I know nothing.
No, I'll put you on after the podcast.
Cause I know there's certain labels coming in the mix that I'm hearing now in the dating scene. It's like witch or like your
Bro.
Yeah, like
listen, bro.
I've only hear this in like Lord of the Rings and like fantasy, so I'm trying to figure out why this is coming in.
Just wait till October, and if she does all that witch like pumpkin stuff, I'm like, you already know that.
Well, my birthday's Halloween, so you
bro, that's even perfect. But the point is, once you you can use that. Yeah, you can use that.
That's literally
but you know what I'm saying.
My birthday's on Halloween.
What I'm saying is,
10:25 p.m.
Okay, just expect her to have like a random pumpkin picture and like a red pumpkin spice latte.
Do you see that Meat Canyon video of the pumpkin spice?
Nah, Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon's great.
Meat Canyon.
What the fuck is that?
You don't watch Meat Canyon?
Canyon? No, bro, that sounds crazy.
I'm about to put you on.
Pause.
So it's this graphic artist who makes like the most exaggerated designs of like beef that goes on in the social media world. So he made this one for pumpkin spice latte of like basic white girl like pulling up to the drive-thru like saying, "Do you guys have any like pumpkin spice?" And so she keeps pulling around this drive-thru, right? But with every order and every drink she has, she's like becoming a pumpkin. And like to the point where like she can't like drink the latte because her full head is a pumpkin now.
That's kind of sick.
So she like gets a knife and carves out her face and eyes and everything. And you see the organs, and she's like downing this latte. I gotta show you.
All right, bro.
I gotta show you.
But yeah, I kind of feel like I just like, yeah. So mysticism's interesting, but nah, I don't really have anything to say about mysticism. It's just weird. Like, it's just like, you know them little like blue eyes that girls be wearing.
The evil eye.
Like it's an evil eye. Yeah. So like I'm half.
that was a Muslim thing.
So no, I'm half Greek. So that means something bad in our culture. So like when I see that, like there's a girl at work that has. I was like, bro, you know, you're kind of like cursing yourself. It's an Orthodox. No, not really. Like you're kind of.
Other way around.
So, but the thing is, bro, I don't want to rant, but the Western world has a dumb way of stealing stuff from cultures and making it look good, bro. Like,
I can see that. They definitely monetize everything.
Yeah, like if you
I've seen that as
bro, why would you call it evil eye? Could you imagine, bro? If I'm like, yo, you guys want to see something? You guys want to see something? Like, that's like you grabbing. Never, I'm not even gonna say that. That's like you grabbing. It's so stupid. It's like, oh, it's evil eye for a reason. It's like I don't even sound like TradCon or anything, but it's just kind of like the evil eye is like kind of like it's not like super crazy, but it's not like a good thing. Like it's kind of like I feel like it brings bad luck. Well, it's not. I feel like it's reported like in the folklore, of course.
It attracts the wrong things.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the Ouija board, something like that. Yeah.
That Ouija board. Nah.
It's like certain type of people.
I'll let the spirits rest.
Nah.
All right. We'll wrap it up. That's episode 23. Thank you so much. Again, I'm your host, William Parham. My co-host, PeaceBiPiece podcast. We're now streaming on multiple platforms. Right now, we're mainly on Apple, but good partner and friend Anya, he's been helping us out. We have a website up right now called PeaceBiPiece.com, so go check that out. And also, we're on YouTube, posting more of these videos and more of these vlogs, and the interviews will be coming soon. That will be coming during the school year, so we get the hype from college students, trying to help you guys out, because I know everyone loves those reaction videos. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, anything you need or are concerned about or want to ask, you can keep it anonymous, but please give us your feedback. We want to know how you're doing. We want to know how we can address these problems or maybe talk about it more and, do our best to